G'day, this is Simon at South OC Cars and Coffee. No James this morning, he's in Vegas. We have got a huge turnout with some amazing cars. There's a 918, you might be able to see over my shoulder behind me. So many other exotics, including the guys from Evo Exotics, our latest sponsor. We've got some classic muscle cars, including an LSX Pro-Charged Nitrous Gen 2 Camaro, which is through the roof, and some clubs, including a whole lot of Land Rovers and also FRS BRZ Toyota 86 Club. Don't forget, if you want to come to South OC Cars and Coffee, please respect our rules. No speeding, no burning, no rev outs, and that includes driving around the streets of San Clemente as well. We want you to respect the rules so the city allows us to keep doing this. Well, that's it. Let's go for a walk and check some stuff out. These next three cars are from our newest sponsor of South OC Cars and Coffee, Evo Exotics. Make sure to check them out on our website. We've got a link through to their website. If you're looking to buy an exotic car or to get your exotic service, these guys can help you. This morning we have a beautiful 720S, we've got this Aston Martin SUV, and this beautiful looking Ferrari over here. This is just an example of some of their cars. I've checked out their website, they've got some really cool stuff on there. So Evo Exotics, check out their website or come to the show and talk to these guys in person. Well, this is not something you see every day. A little Audi TT that somebody's, well, they've cut the A-pillars down and cut the windshield down, put a wide body kit on it and turned it into a little roadster. Interesting. They put a lot of time and effort into it, and it was certainly eye-catching, people looking at it when it came in. This is a very pretty Huracan Super Trofeo here. Isn't that a beautiful looking car? There's so many things about this particular model I just love. I mean, I'm a sucker for a Huracan anyway, but that front hood with the vents in it and then the roof scoop on there as well. Really, really aggressive lines, so beautiful. In fact, lots of nice Lambos here today. Check this out.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I mentioned clubs. Look at this. We've got FRS/BRZ/Toyota 86, one and the same. Big group of them through here. Don't forget, if you've got a club and you want to bring it to South OC Cars and Coffee, please reach out to us in advance. You can do that on the website, through Instagram, through Facebook. It'll allow us to bring you in early, park all of you guys together, and give you a great photo op as well.
The top is so vacant, I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing.
The last of the RX-7s. These are such a great little car. This one has got a beautiful paint job on it. I think this was done by the guys at Bell. I was talking to Ralph before, and he was saying, go and check out that RX-7. It's beautiful. The camera's not really doing it justice, but great little car, the RX-7. It's sad to see them go. I know there's not a place for the rotaries anymore because of the gas mileage they get, but great little car, and what a great cult following. Another one of our regulars. Great little track car here. Have a look at this thing. Beautiful, beautiful little car. Small block Chev injection, and check out the size of the rubber on the back. This is absolutely huge. Always pulls a big crowd around it because it's something that's so unusual.
Different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world?
You should have heard this thing pull in. Very, very, very tough. Very nice. Yours?
Yes.
Love the beadlocks on the back.
Thank you.
That is some serious rubber. Mickey Thomas is back there on, are they a 14 or a 15 inch beadlock? 15s, yeah. Very tough looking car. Tough looking shifter as well. Really nice. Sounded very tough when it came in. And a split bumper too. Doesn't get any better with a Gen 2 Camaro.
To make you sit, listen to what they get.
So I've just found our car of the week. This thing is sweet, sweet, sweet. It's got a 427 in it, Ford motor. It's got Cleveland heads on a Windsor block, I've just been told. I don't know what it assimilates with, but that's kind of cool. Beautiful car. It was in the finalists for the Grand National Roadster Show. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't want to give away too much because I want you guys to watch our car of the week video. But this thing is sweet. Every angle, it is absolutely beautiful. So make sure to check out our video for car of the week.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mine.
I saw this BMW drive in this morning and thought, wow, this thing is super clean. Walking through the show, and lo and behold, what do we see under the hood? GM LS3, same motor as used in the Gen 5 Camaro and obviously the Corvette at the same time. Around about 420 to 430 horsepower. This little thing would get along. Really nice, neat transplant as well. Somebody's done a great job of it. Another thing that caught my eye was driving in this beautiful Dodge truck, running a really super clean 440. Have a look at that. Really nice. It's one of these cars or trucks you see that the work on it is it's not meant to be a 100% show vehicle, but it's so neat, clean, daily type thing. I really love it. The colour suits it well as well. There's something about Italian cars of this era. This beautiful little Fiat, such wonderful lines, and then that familiar badge that was seen on a lot of Italian cars at the same era. Wonderful, wonderful lines. There's so much similarity between the Fiats and the Alfa Romeos and even some of the Ferraris of that era. So wonderful, wonderful car. Great to see.
Face while he's looking back, mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just look up. Don't be scared.
Well, this is some old school muscle. As you know, if you've seen my Camaro, I'm a fan of hanging the gauges out of the hood, but this is super cool. Blower shot blower on a small block Chev, couple of Hollies on it. Great looking motor. I'd be guessing it's injected, looks like nitrous as well, so who knows how much horsepower this thing's pushing, probably north of 1,000, but really, really tough looking thing. Especially when you get down in the back, have a look how big the rubber is on the back of this thing. This would be one tough car to drive, and it's all old school horsepower. It's not all nanny controlled like modern cars are, and it's a manual as well. Very, very tough on every angle. Absolutely love it. Who needs vision when you got that to look at out through your windshield?
You know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you.
Well, an interesting phenomena happened this morning. On the entrance, we started to see Land Rovers, and more Land Rovers, and more Land Rovers, and more. Look at them all. And I asked these fine folk the question, who ever thought that this number of Land Rovers would all be running at the same time? And then I started asking questions like, hands up who's had trouble with wheel speed sensors? Hands up who's had trouble with the bolt in the oil pump? Hands up, who's... I can go on. Why? Well, we owned a Land Rover, so I know all the things. But check this thing out. There's some beautiful vehicles here. Sarah, as you probably know, is a huge fan of original, this is pre-Defender, obviously, but such utilitarian vehicles. I absolutely love them. I think they look great. Look at this, for example. This is really beautiful. You can tell this is one of the, not early ones, because the early ones, the lights are actually on the inside. They're back on the outside here. But the later ones, this was flush across the front. In fact, we can see one over here, more like the mid-90s. So all sorts of stuff. We got discos, we got Range Rovers, got another disco there, another disco there, and then this beautiful looking Defender over here. Great lot of vehicles. I only pay them out because, well, I own one and I still have reoccurring nightmares from working on them, but they are an infectious vehicle. They are not fun to work on. Bit of British engineering in there. I still have twitches and reoccurring nightmare and therapy because of it, but it's so great to see them all show up. Hey guys, thank you so much for bringing them out. Really appreciate it.
You know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the...
I love seeing cars we've never seen before. This is another one. Look at this Rambler station wagon. Not the sort of colour you'd buy today, but in the period it would have been really popular, particularly with that matching interior. I love the way they used to do that on cars. So if you need a station wagon, a cross-country Rambler, then this may be for you. Very cool. That is it for another week of South OC Cars and Coffee. Thank you so much for watching. What a great show. Thank you to everyone who brought out their amazing cars and motorcycles this morning. It was incredible. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. We've got the Bracketeer, Maguire's, Polestar, PDM Brands, Next Level Auto Protection, our newest sponsor, Evo Exotics, Happy Jewelers, Cole Van Outfitters, RPM Mods, and Carbontastic. Also want to thank all of our volunteers. We could not do the show without these guys. If you'd like to become a volunteer, you get to bring your car in early and you also get a free coffee and donut from Ruby's. Just contact us via our South OC Cars and Coffee merch Instagram page or via our website, or DM us via Facebook as well. Thank you to Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. We really appreciate that. Make sure if you want to do any shopping, come to the outlets, tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. And a big thank you to the City of San Clemente as well. Don't forget, please follow the rules. No speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes the streets of San Clemente. That's going to allow us to keep doing the show. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.